Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to more of this.
It bothers me a little that you've given up your old intro. It was good. It was like signature. It's part of the identity.
I wanted to give up that identity, though. Have I told you that? I was like, I said once in a video in the ECW series, I was like, might rebrand, might just be Tuck from now on. That's like my logo on YouTube, anyways. I shifted branding stuff mostly to that, and there was a genuine hostile response to the idea that I would change my channel name, which
Well, you could. I think the old intro would have worked even just with Tuck. And
yeah, that's
I
fair.
think there's something comforting to people when they click on a video and they hear the same thing. You know, they're home.
They hear me drag out a
Right.
why should I talk here? I don't know why I did that like that. That's the worst one I've ever done, actually.
And for this series, if you didn't like the silly Tuck thing, there's an easy out where we just introduce ourselves by our Japanese tag team name, Puddy Tuck.
That's true. That's true. The greatest booking tag team.
We are probably the people that have done the most co-op stuff on TEW here on YouTube. We've done a fuck ton of it now.
Nice specification of TW, because I was like, us or Gato and Yato. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
I see. When you first said that, I thought you meant like co-op stuff on YouTube, but you were going with the duo booking thing. I'm sure there are a lot of two-man booking teams that have done a lot more than we have, considering we play a video game.
Possibly, yeah. There's there might be some differences there, I guess. But yeah, this is Judgment Day 04. This is
05.
Oh yeah, 05. This is a Raw pay-per-view. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with me today? Holy shit. If you were here on twitch.tv /Matsudaira with us, you saw us book this, and you know what I mean by the fact that what the fuck is wrong with me today? I'm just something happening, and I don't know why. I'm all over the place, but also not.
But you're here for what is going to be a great pay-per-view.
Yes.
Judgment Day 05. We have a great show for you tonight. Every championship on the line. We have the World Tag Team titles being defended by Chris Benoit on his own. We'll talk a little bit about that later.
Mm-hmm.
He's taking on DMLS, Dean Malenko and Lance Storm. We've got the Women's Championship, Trish Stratus defending against Nat Hart. We have our Intercontinental Championship match, Tajiri defending against Renee Sebastian Dupree. And the World Title match is John Cena, Chris Jericho.
Oh, but I mean, you forgot the most important title defense of all. The title of Sir being defended by William Regal against Shawn Michaels.
Correct. True.
Are we ready to go? We are in the TD Garden in Boston, Mass. Cena's hometown, his backyard, is
also home to the New England Patriots.
The NFL
champions.
Super Bowl champion.
Super
what do they
Bowl
call
champions.
it? I don't know, honestly. Again, a Canadian and a Welshman trying to book an NFL angle.
What do you mean? We haven't booked an NFL angle. We're just mentioning it offhandedly.
Right. Yeah. Just mentioning it.
Yeah.
Are we good to go?
Yeah, I'm good to go if you are.
Let's do it. Then, now, forever. Just different pictures of John Cena. Yeah.
Him with the old undisputed belt, him with this belt, and a picture of him from like 2021.
Just from the future.
Yep.
We get our intro
and we're also here tonight.
Yeah, Judgment Day. We get
and now Raw and Snickers presents WWE Judgment Day.
Yeah, it's 2005, so almost certainly the pay-per-view theme is done by Fozzy, because it's fucking like, it's just how it is. It's 05.
He's getting ready to go tour.
Yeah, to leave his pet project here and go do his true passion, his true career.
Has he said that?
No, but
okay, that makes sense though. Yeah,
no, but I believe to some degree he believed it at this point. Like, nah, I'll just leave and I'll go do Fozzy and we'll get so fucking big so fast. I'll just be the guy who did wrestling for a couple of years.
Should we talk about these two matches, our double main event tonight?
We could, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll start with the world title match, and you can introduce Triple H Orton. So we've got Jericho versus Cena. So the first draft pick in the 2005 draft was the Animal Batista, which I think you would have heard of if you watched Backlash.
Mm-hmm.
Batista was there on SmackDown, the World Heavyweight Champion. Raw had to do something. Eventually, he put it off a while, but eventually he established a title, a Gold Rush tournament, the winner of which would be awarded a new Raw Championship. Unsure on the name, maybe Raw Championship, maybe Raw Heavyweight Championship, WWE Heavyweight Champion, WWE Universal I'm not sure. But he put the tournament together. In the end, it came down to Chris Jericho versus Chris Benoit. Banger of a match that Jericho managed to win. I actually think the match underperformed, but anyway, Jericho managed to win it and thought he had won the title. Asked Coach to give it to him. Unfortunately, Coach gave him some bad news and some good news. The good news was he will have a championship match at this pay-per-view. The bad news was he's not the champion. The champ is here. It's John Cena. And John Cena was here on Raw, and he will be facing Chris Jericho tonight in our main event.
So if you saw WrestleMania, you know that Evolution imploded in on itself. Triple H casting Orton out on the group, and then eventually Batista turning himself on Triple H, and now each of the former members of... What the fuck is that? It's like a piece of lettuce in my fucking keyboard. That's weird. Orton and Triple H have been fighting for a while. Since September last year, right? Because it was after SummerSlam.
Yeah, Triple H was kind of busy in September with Michaels.
Yeah.
So Randy had a little bit of reprieve there. But especially by January in the Elimination Chamber, it really started to kick off more there. But of course, if you count, in September is when the big thumbs up, thumbs down angle happens. So you can trace it all the way back there.
That's what I was referring to. But yeah, so we eventually got around to these two finally getting their hands on each other, but not in a solo capacity in the Elimination Chamber, which Triple H did indeed win, and then he would hold that title to Mania, where he would face the Royal Rumble winner Batista and Randy Orton. Since Mania has happened, and Batista has left and gone to SmackDown, Triple H has turned his attention from regaining the championship to Randy Orton because of Randy Orton himself. He abducted Ric Flair, beat the shit out of him, and he's thrown Triple H through a window, and Triple H has thrown Randy Orton through a window, and a window was thrown at Randy Orton. A lot of windows, a lot of throwing. These two don't like each other. When's the window match?
Well, tonight they're finally going to get their solo match. The first time they're going one-on-one. Who will be... this is a battle for supremacy. It's a battle to see... like you said, they don't like each other. It's going to be a fight, but we still don't know which one of them would have won in a one-on-one title match, and tonight we might get a chance to find out. Personality Eric Bischoff welcomes us to Judgment Day. He is, of course, occasionally a commentator here on Raw. General, personality. And he comes out and says, "Welcome to Judgment Day," explains everything we just explained, and says, "Have a good night, folks. I'm your host, Eric Bischoff."
This is the only time you'll see me. Peace. Just disappears.
No, he gets interviewed.
Oh, he does. You're right. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Puddy, you're closer to the crown than I am. Why don't you explain this royal...
Yeah, sure. So this started really when Shawn Michaels was given the Great American Award.
2005.
William Regal took 2005. Yeah, of course. It's a yearly.
We have
thing.
to give it out every year. I think we just have to.
Maybe. So Regal took exception to that. Mainly, he didn't think any American was great, and that America itself was poor and not great, and that real greatness comes from Great Britain, the greatest kingdom in all the land, and was very offended that any American was considered great. Shawn obviously disagreed, thought he is a great American, although he is a very humble American.
Sean knows he's a great American, but he won't tell
Yeah.
you that, and that's what makes him a great American.
Indeed, quite. The two went back and forth. Minor feud, really, until this last week on Raw.
In England.
We were in England, Manchester, England, for a live Raw. William Regal, for his service to sport and to the Kingdom of Great Britain, was to be knighted. Sir William Regal was to arise. Sadly, after the knighting, things went a bit awry, as Shawn Michaels came down, insulted the whole idea of knights and monarchy and Great Britain, and wasn't really a fan. Eventually, a kerfuffle broke out as Regal took offense to Shawn insulting his country, tried to hit him with the brass knucks. Shawn responded, as always, with a super kick. William Regal, adept wrestler, got out of the way. Sadly, the Queen was still in the ring from the previous knighting. The Queen was super kicked. Shawn Michaels is banned from England, and this match was set up. Unfortunately for Regal, though, his knighthood was on the line, and it seems here in this excellent technical masterpiece that Regal has lost his knighthood.
Yeah, I did not think that the game would do this, but I like the idea, actually, that Shawn beats him with a sharpshooter, like a submission move, to beat Regal. Mostly because Regal's a Weasley little heel and, would tap out. He would give up his knighthood, which is kind of funny. But also I think it's kind of cool that Shawn would play Regal's game a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, Shawn Michaels. What did you say? Knight elect?
Knight elect Shawn Michaels, yeah.
The Knight elect.
Or Sir elect, I think we called it.
Oh, meme-ya. He's here.
Oh, it's so perfect that his gimmick got an adequate rating.
Adequate. So, Jonathan Coachman's in his office reading the paper, and there's a knock on the door. DMLS come in.
DMLS, by the way, are Dean Malenko and Lance Storm.
And they look at Coach, and they simply ask him, "Where's Chris Benoit?" And Coach, looks up and he says, "What do you mean, where's Chris Benoit? I mean, he's probably in his locker room or something. Go fucking, I don't know, talk to him, whatever your problem is." They're like, "Coach, we have a tag team title match tonight. Chris Benoit is not here." Coach looks up and goes, "What do you mean he's not here? He's just not here?" And he's like, he's just not here. Like,
have you looked in the cane room?
Coach gets up and leaves and starts looking around. He peeks into certain rooms. Is Chris Benoit here? Has anybody seen Chris Benoit? He's Spike Dudley. He's like, "No." That's Spike Dudley, apparently. Coach is looking around. He can't find Benoit anywhere. He can't believe it, man. Benoit is not the type of guy to no show a pay-per-view. Something must have gone terribly wrong for him to miss a show.
No, stop. Stop.
When around the corner comes 2 tag team titles. It's him. Oh, no, it's not. Who the hell is that?
Man. We zoom in on the tag team titles, and they're being held really awkwardly, but we still assume it's Benoit. And then the camera pans upwards. We see that face. Some
nerd in a suit. Who the fuck is this guy? Jonathan Coachman literally says, "Who the fuck are you? Do you work here? You must be the janitor. I don't know where you found those belts. Please give them to me." And the janitor looks at Coach and says,
"It's Kenny Omega."
It's Kenny Omega. The janitor looks at Coach and says, Do you not read emails?" Coach says, "I have an email account? Oh my god." No. And he goes, "Oh my god, okay. Hi," extends his hand to Coach. "I'm Palmer Cannon. I've been sent by what network is Raw on? Is it Spike?
USA?
Spike. Spike? Yeah, I think Spike at this point, right? Yeah. I'm from Spike. There were numerous attempts to contact you, and you didn't get back to us. I'm your boss." Coach is like, what? I this concerns me. Why do you have my tag team titles? And Palmer Cannon says, oh, these. Well, since Chris Benoit had gone out of his way to continue participating as a tag team in handicap matches defending these titles, I had to do what naturally anybody would do for his health. Suspend him and strip him of the tag team championships. The coach is like,
Benoit never even competed in any of those matches. And then Palmer says, it's the intention.
It's the intention that hurts.
You can't send the kids the wrong message.
Coach is like, so we advertised it. What am I supposed to do? We advertised a tag team title match. Palmer's like, oh, I don't know. You figure that out. You take these. He like disgustedly like drops them into Coach's hands. You figure it out. Coach is like, all right. I guess. I
like the idea that at this point we follow Coach back to his office where the MLS are gone, but Bischoff is there, and Coach will then tell Bischoff his plan. And the camera we'll see it.
Yeah, I like it. We don't announce that now, do we? What the idea is?
I think we do.
Okay. So basically, DMLS, they had a tag team championship opportunity. They're going to keep that tag team championship opportunity, but it's going to be tomorrow for the vacant belts. And the tag team that they take on will be the winner of our other tag team match tonight, which is the Big Show and Charlie Haas versus Muhammad Hassan and Davari.
A main event in any arena.
Any arena, yeah. Literally any arena in the world.
Can I also point out to you and the audience that DMLS's storyline has gained heat from involving Palmer Cannon. True draw.
True draw, Palmer Cannon. How's Palmer doing? Large charisma boost. Large.
Okay, dude.
Okay, game. They're like, this man screams star.
No, the gimmick is giving him a bonus.
Oh, the gimmick screams star. Network executive. Oof.
Oof. You can see it up in lights. NW. Or NE. Maria Canales is going to interview host of the show, Eric Bischoff. And she's going to ask, Eric, what do you think that our opening match means for William Regal's knighthood? And Eric's like, Maria, are you stupid? He lost. He lost the knighthood. Now Sean has it. That was the stipulation of the match. Why did I agree to this interview?
He's like, I'm not stupid.
Mora, let's get back to the pay-per-view.
I'm Mortis.
I'm Mortis.
Oh my God! It's Jarvis Green. Chris Masters comes to the ring with 5,000. No. A briefcase full of
money.
$500,000.
Actually, I like the idea that we don't specify the amount. He's just got a briefcase of money.
Some money.
Yeah.
Sure. Chris Masters says that anybody in this backwater hick of a town, known so eloquently as Boston, if any of
not only is it a backwater hick of a town, but known for its lack of athleticism and poor sports history,
which is like just completely wrong.
Nobody here has the kind of athleticism that the masterpiece does.
So let's go with quote unquote person who lives here in Boston would like to step up and attempt to break out of the master lock, they shall receive
this briefcase of money.
This briefcase of money. He teases it being some overweight guy. He teases it being a 5-year-old girl. He teases it being an elderly man.
Oh, is it Ric Flair?
before finally settling on Jarvis Green.
Jarvis Green, member of the New York Patriots, New England Patriots, that won the Super Bowl this year.
Wow, JR's freaking the fuck out, I assume. He's selling it real well for us. And I'm gonna ad-lib this a little bit, because literally there's no reason that we couldn't just do this and then, give it back to him. Jarvis Green gets in the ring and Chris Masters says, well, why don't we make it a little bit more interesting? If he breaks the master lock, he gets the briefcase of money. But if he can't, Chris Masters gets his Super Bowl ring. Yeah.
Ooh, the crowd start like, ooh.
Jarvis Green, who I'm assuming is black from his name Jarvis.
He is.
He's either a very skinny white man or he's black. He says he's on. You're on. I was going to say that initially, like, you're on. And then I realized, like, I didn't even need to specify his race. God damn it.
You really did.
Yeah. Whoops. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody at home. But yeah, Master Lock Challenge.
You're just giving a description of him so the folks can imagine the angle in their head.
He's
280 pounds. He's 6'3".
He ain't Jarvis Green ain't nobody to fuck with.
No.
Apparently. Chris Masters locks in the Master Lock. Jarvis Green does not escape.
No. And Jarvis gives him his Super Bowl ring.
No, Chris Masters collects Jarvis's Super Bowl ring off of his unconscious corpse.
Oh yeah, I forgot it makes people pass out.
Yep.
For some reason.
Well, because it's supposed to be like the actual thing that he's supposed to be doing is pushing down on your neck, causing you to choke yourself. Like, it's really weird how it's supposed to work, but like, I guess I get it. Like, in theory, you're supposed to be like driving your chin into your throat. It's like weird.
I think we should have a replica Super Bowl ring made, and Masters, as this run goes on, will collect trinkets that he puts in the briefcase.
Trinkets?
From each of his victims.
So he's got the unspecified amount of money and Jarvis's ring, and that's it.
Jarvis Green's Super Bowl ring.
The ante just keeps being raised as he collects different trophies.
Yeah, he's got, like, by the end, he's got, like, Roddy Piper's Hall of Fame ring and, like, a bunch of shit like that.
I want to get, like, somebody's, like, prosthetic leg or something like that.
Fake teeth.
Teeth. What else we got in here? We got some miscellaneous hair. I don't know what that's from. I don't even remember that. That's weird.
Got Gamer Girl bathwater in there.
Yep. All prized possessions to the known universe. All right, we did it. We found a way to get Chris Masters on the show every time.
I think it's perfect. I figured it out because Chris Masters shouldn't wrestle, but he's cool. So if he just keeps, because we can eventually transition this to him doing angles with wrestlers, but not matches.
Yeah, not matches. Jesus, never, ever. Moving on.
Main event.
Main event.
Wait, why did we... Oh, we went dirty because Big Show wanted it to be dirty. Okay,
yes.
That's fair.
Build of this match, Charlie Haas was being bullied by New America. Big Show, who's fresh to Raw, stepped in because he doesn't like bullies.
Yep.
Easy as that.
Easy as that.
Muhammad Hassan submits the Big Show with a camel clutch.
Oh my.
Oh my. What does this mean for giants everywhere? Hell yeah. I'm here with Randy Orton. Randy, how do you feel about Triple H?
Well, Johnny, I'm glad you asked me that. Because after tonight, nobody's ever going to ask me about Triple H again. Because he's going to be dead.
Oh, Jesus.
Metaphorically, Johnny, I'm going to kill his legend. Because I'm the legend killer.
By the way, thanks for saving me from Kane that one time.
Don't mention it. Like, seriously. Don't mention it. I know he's going to leave. This did surprisingly
It does. He continues to improve.
No.
Simon Dean, with Mark Jindrak working out in the background using the Simon system, says that it doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your skill level. Even if you're 80 years old, using the Simon system will be just like stepping into a time machine. You will be just as physically fit as you were at 20, and that is a guarantee.
I hate this man.
Thank you.
DMLS come out. I think it was Dean you said go on
Yeah,
the
it's
mic,
Dean,
right?
because he would be the guy who says it. He'd just be like, okay, we're going to fight now.
There you go. That's it.
It's like, oh, all right. Ring the bell.
Ding ding.
They fight. Lance goes over. Apparently it had terrible wrestling. What? I'm calling cap.
All right, well, you know.
All right, game. Whatever.
We knew this was probably the result of these people. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, Lance wins. I assume that's because he's more over and he's younger. So,
There you go.
cool. Lance wins. We left this up to the game, by the way.
Yeah.
People. That's why. Yeah. That's why the description was what it was, folks. What the hell's that? I got text. Oh, it's the. You explain it. Figure it out.
Last year at the Great American Bash, The Undertaker, in his ongoing crusade to destroy WCW, destroyed the Great American Bash. Yeah, they show that clip to hype up this year's Great American Bash, which will be next month.
And it will be a SmackDown pay-per-view. I feel like we should state that now, since we're switching up some of the pay-per-views with the brand associations. Yes, that's a SmackDown pay-per-view. It should have been noted by Taker being there, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, it's a SmackDown pay-per-view. And Vengeance will be a Raw pay-per-view.
Yeah, we get highlights here of Nat Hart's and Trish Stratus's storied history.
Yeah, not their history. It shows the two of them separately having fantastic years and being top-level women's wrestlers. Okay, all right. Trish cuts a promo on that, hyping her up, and then we've got a match. No, that's later, but yeah. She hypes her up. Oh my!
Damn.
Damn, indeed.
He does it. Renee Sebastian Dupree successfully evades Davari Tajiri's kick-based offense.
And his missed.
Yes. Locks in the Loire Valley clutch. There is no escape. Tajiri taps out. And Renee claims his first singles gold.
Renee Sebastian Dupree.
Afterwards,
he begins waving so he gets the belt. Well, Paul gets the belt, and he's about to give it to Renee, and Renee stops him and asks Paul to put it around his waist. Paul does that. Renee will then start waving the French flag like he always does, but it begins to unhinge a little bit. It's a little bit loose, and as it's about to fall to the floor, he kind of quickly grabs it and wraps it around himself so it doesn't drop on the floor. Waits for a moment, and then shrugs and is like, "Yeah, sure, this works," and then gets up on the turnbuckle with the flag wrapped around him. Celebrates the crowd. It's probably a bit of a pop. Renee's been having a good month. There's a coolness factor to him, as Tucker would say. Gets on the mic, cuts a promo passionately in French. The crowd are not sure how to react to that. Gives the microphone to Paul. Paul looks like he's about to translate it, but then he stops himself, kind of shakes his head, puts his finger to his mouth, drops the mic, and the pair leave. And the crowd, maybe there's a trickle of boos.
boo. Boo. All right.
A new star is born. Again.
New star is born again. Backstage, Ric Flair tells Triple H, you know, champ, I mean, listen, all in all, you just don't go through with it. It's not worth it. What's the best that's going to happen? And Triple H snaps at Ric Flair and says, don't you tell me what's worth anything. It's going to be fine. I'm going to win this tonight, and it's done. Now tell me what to do, Rick. Rick's like, oh, geez, sorry, boss. God fucking damn it, Maria.
Maria Kanellis interviews Jarvis Green, and Jarvis is like, "Oh man, that Chris Masters guy is really strong."
Man, I thought I was strong, but man, he's one hell of an athlete. Forgot I called it that. The women sell merch. These women, specifically. Coach is back in his office, feet up on his desk, reading the newspaper once again. Shawn Michaels bursts in and immediately starts telling Coach about how since he won tonight, he made some calls. She's on her way. And Coach is like, what do you mean? Who's she? And Shawn's like, the queen. Coach looks at Shawn and is like,
which queen?
Yeah, what? You did what? Shawn's like, she's on her way. She's coming to Raw. I patched some things up. I'm going to be knighted tomorrow.
Well, I'm still banned from England. She still hates me, but she's legally obligated to knight me, so she'll be there.
Coach, it's like, that's great. Why do I need to know this? Why?
Oh yeah, I'm the general manager.
Yeah, huh. I guess maybe that's nice to know. Oh well.
There's a lot more to this job than I thought, and you just see Eric in the corner nodding. Yeah.
Eric in the closet, hiding from Vince still. It's time to play.
Here we go. It's time.
Time to play the game.
So these two finally go at it.
Rather disappointing.
Probably built up a bit much in your head, you know. So, but it is what you expect it to be: slow, deliberate, cerebral. As these two brawl, it's a grueling match. They're both heels. It's probably a large part of it.
Thank you. Because I was like, what the hell? I was like, what happened?
Also, I think that Maria segment might add to it as well. But anyway,
hurt everybody.
Eventually, Triple H and Orton, they're brawling. They get to their feet. Eventually, just almost from nothing. There's no counter sequence here, but Orton just hits Triple H with an RKO, pins him 1, 2, 3, and Randy Orton beats Triple H.
Massive win.
Is this how it would have gone at Mania if this was the match? We'll never know. But this might be the closest we ever get to finding out. Orton leaves, walks to the back, victorious. Triple H is in a bad way. You know, he's older. That was a grueling match. He struggles to get to his feet. There's a little bit of hesitation there, a little bit of pain you can see. Flair comes down, tries to help him up. Triple H kind of shrugs him off. He's like, "No, I don't need that." And he stumbles. He almost falls. Rick catches him, but then Triple H manages to get to his feet and walk to the back on his own power. Okay, well, they're good, but not as good as I would like them to be.
Yeah. Trish Stratus retains her belt. Pretty hard-fought contest against Nat Hart. Two of the top women in the company, period. Yeah, Trish holds on.
Yep. We pan over to the comms, and they talk about the main event as the women leave.
Excellent. John Cena makes his hometown entrance.
Nice.
And here we go. Yup. Yup.
Well, we had a few different ways of going about booking this match. The one we landed on was this: just a 11-minute sprint between the two of them. We used that fire from Cena's entrance. They just go back and forth with a sequence or two, and eventually Jericho hits the lion salt on the outside, rolls Cena back in, goes for the lion salt on the inside, but Cena catches him, stumbles a little bit, smiles at the camera, FUs him. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Big win, big retention. Cena's still WWE champion.
That's an impressive victory for the young man.
That it certainly is. Who the hell are we talking to here?
Renee Dupree.
Renee.
Maybe since he's young and this was the first time where maybe he's had a down night, why don't we tell Orton he could do better?
Mm.
And then just, well, we'll have plenty of time to lick Cena, so let's leave him alone tonight.
Let's talk to
who overimpressed tonight. I think not. It's not really overimpressed. We knew he could do it, but I think we should compliment Regal.
I was gonna say that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least for now.
He's gonna RKO.
I'm gonna say, is he gonna try to kill us? Like, that is not. I question this game's ability to read faces.
Your instincts tell you.
Yeah, your instincts tell you. William Regal is pleased. I think my instincts are wrong. You got anything else to say, Puddy, before we end the video?
Well, the Raw landscape has changed immeasurably since last you saw it. Superstars, a new champion, a new set of challengers. Who will stand out next? In 2 months' time, we've got Vengeance. Mm-hmm. Join us then.
Or join us earlier than that on twitch.tv/Matsudairo. This video is already out on YouTube for the most part if you're seeing it. However, if you're seeing it a day early, it's because you're subscribed to the Patreon, in which, you can see this video like a day early.
Have you decided whether you want to make the One Night Stand show this year Patreon exclusive?
Probably not.
Okay.
Just because I'll explain it out of the video.
Sure.
But yeah, sub to the Patreon if you're interested. Support us a little bit, something like that. Thanks so much for watching. Hope everybody enjoyed. As always, this is... Actually, I don't remember who I am anymore, so I'm just gonna hit the video that says stop and hope that...
Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah.